Welcome to the Jeff Snader Show. I'm Jeff Snader. Today is August 30th. The first day of fall is September 22nd. Put down the pumpkin spice, people. Please. This is serious. Now really, let us get to some serious business. I want to tell you about my favorite joke. In fact, a joke that changed my life. You might be thinking, how the heck could a joke change someone's life? But this one did. So I'll get right to it. Now, one thing is, in this joke, I'm going to do an Irish accent. But I can't really do an Irish accent. So maybe it's a Scottish accent or South African or English. Whatever it is, just bear with it. It just helps to separate the characters. That's it. Okay, so let's get to it, and then I'll explain, if it needs an explanation, why this joke changed my life. So, there's a man in his house. All of a sudden, a huge downpour happens, and it begins to flood. It's flooding up to his first floor. So what happens, he pokes his head out the window and he says, in an Irish voice, "God, please, save me from this flood. Show me your power, show me your grace." Nothing happens, and a man comes by in a canoe. He says, "Friend, you got to jump in my canoe. This place is flooding like crazy. You got to get out of your home." And the man replies, "No way. I'm waiting for my God. God's going to save me." And then the next day, the water's up even higher. It's now to the second floor. And the man pokes his head out the window and says, "God, show me your grace. Save me from this flood." And nothing happens. And a man in a boat comes by and says, "Friend, you better jump in this boat right now. This flood isn't stopping. You got to save yourself." And the Irishman says, "No way. My God's going to save me. He's going to save me from this flood." And then the next day, the man is sitting on the top of his roof and looks up to the sky. And remember, the water's all the way up now. Looks up to the sky and says, "God, save me from this flood. Show me your power. Show me your grace." And nothing happens. And then a helicopter comes by. And they say, "Man, you better jump in this helicopter right now. You got to save yourself. You're going to die. This flood's going to kill you." The man replies, "No way. My God will save me from this flood." The next day, well, the flood washed him away. And then he finds himself up at the pearly gates. And he walks up to God and he says, "God, what happened? I was devout to you my whole life. I did everything for you. Why didn't you save me, God?" And God looked at him and said, "What are you talking about? I sent you a canoe, a boat, and a helicopter." Now, it should make you chuckle a little bit. But there's a wildly awesome lesson in that joke, if you could bear through my horrible accents. It's that so often in life, we miss all of the opportunity around us. We miss the canoes and the boats and the helicopters, and we're too focused on the flood. And so I heard this joke as a young man. So one of my best friend's father told it to me. And then one day it clicked. It just totally clicked. That I have missed so many canoes, boats, and helicopters in my life. And so I tell this repeatedly to people who I think might need that lesson as well. So it boils it down real simple. What canoes, boats, and helicopters are you missing in your life? And are you focusing on the flood or all the opportunity around you? I promise, there's a whole lot more opportunity around you than there are floodwaters. Best of luck with it. You need it. Or maybe you don't. I'll see you soon.